hilarious approach to all foods, nutritious and fiber-filled. We live for her tasty recipes and, of course, her ability to never take herself too seriously. Who am I talking about? The self-proclaimed world's funniest professional home economist, Mairlyn Smith.
I name myself so many things. I'm like, yeah, fiber, clean and fiber, yeah.
I like all of your titles, but I love that title the best, and I love that you have a new book out! We're so proud of you.
Oh, you know what?
We're so proud of you.
4 years.
4 years of this, and we always make a big deal with when any of our experts, some of the best across the continent, produce things like this, because we know that your expertise is incredible and so many viewers tune in for it. So I love that even more people now get to have a piece of your peace, love, and fiber.
Oh, you know what? And this was really a love letter that I wrote to your colon. Well, not to your colon. Not to yours, everybody's colon,
Everyone's colon.
Everybody needs peace, love, and fiber. You do. And you know, there's so much research. I mean, it's not just it keeps things moving, but actually reduces your chance of developing breast cancer. That is massive. So the more fiber you have a less chance of developing breast cancer. That's huge.
Good to know.
And also the World Health Organization this year in 2019 said that we would reduce heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and many cancers if we all upped our fiber. And it's easy to do.
It is.
So this is the book, and I sign all my emails for the last many years, peace, love, and fiber. So I'm just really glad I got to call my book that too.
It's beautiful, and I'm happy. I'm like, I'm written on the back of it. That's how much I am behind you. I support you.
Oh,
so
that makes me want to cry.
I love everything you're about.
Aw.
Even the Brussels sprouts. Let's talk about fiber-rich foods, shall we?
Okay, so there's a chapter in the book called How to Get an A+ on Your Next Colonoscopy.
Yes.
Anyway, because I've had 2, and although I prepped for 3 and showed up a week early. Anyway, so I've only had 2. And both of the doctors told me that I had the most beautiful colon they'd ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes, thank you, thank you.
It's amazing.
It's a nice handle.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
I would have been so upset. So, I mean, I think a lot of people know that pulses are really full of fiber.
Yes.
But there's so many other foods. I mean, did you know that an avocado is rich in soluble fiber?
I didn't, and I love them, so that's great.
And sweet potatoes, and eggplant, and Brussels sprouts. So there's 2 kinds of fiber. There's soluble and insoluble. Okay. So insoluble keeps those things moving through.
Yes.
Which you want to have like blah, 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 boom, you know.
Right. Push it out.
Push it out, yeah. And then the soluble reduces your blood sugar levels. So if you're living with type 2 diabetes, and all the recipes actually, I had a student I mentored who's now a registered dietitian and a diabetes educator, and she did all the carb choices. So if you're living with diabetes, you can use this book. So
good.
Yeah, so I just want you to know that eating fiber is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And so if you incorporate these kinds of foods, and I give you all the examples in that first chapter, you are going to have a very happy time in the bathroom.
Yes. And you should have a system that works, because that is the spice of life, is it not?
Really, because you know, you can have as much peace and love, but if you're constipated, hello,
it's
you're just crappy, right?
It's not a good way to live.
It's not a good way to live.
So all of these amazing and delicious recipes are all fiber rich.
All fiber rich.
All in your book.
All in the book, and they range from a little bit of fiber to a lot of fiber, because I didn't want to blow your well, I didn't want to scare you.
Right.
That actually brings up a really good point. If you start to eat like if you only have like 10 grams of fiber, which is a whole lot less than what you should be having, and you ate a whole bunch in one day, you are not going to be happy. Your colon's going to go, what the? And you have to have the right amount of liquid too, or you basically make poo sculptures, because you know you get constipated, right? So people up their fiber and they go, I'm constipated. It's because they didn't up their water.
So do it progressively. I would say a little bit at a time.
Exactly, and I tell you how to do that.
Right.
This is like a handbook, right? A handbook to have a. Anyway, okay, so there's also lactose-free and gluten-free and vegan and vegetarian, but there's also meat and pork and chicken and a whole bunch of other things. So this is a gluten-free recipe. That's beans and rice. Really good at the cottage when you're serving a whole ton of people. This is a beef and lentil bolognese for a pasta sauce. You actually, between the beef and the lentils, you're getting 100% of your zinc, which is good for your immune system. And this is I have a really hard time naming naming recipes.
Yeah, what'd you name it?
It's called the Smith chickpea salad. Anyway,
It's very original.
Yeah, very original. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a bit of a. Anyway, that's the kind of a house salad we make. And then over here, this is this amazing salad that I use wheat berries. I'm a really big fan of whole grains.
And this is a whole grain that a lot of people do not necessarily have in their regular diet. So
Right.
that's a good one to throw in there.
And wheat berries are a sexy name for a wheat kernel.
Okay.
And they tried calling them wheat kernels, nobody bought them. So now they call them wheat berries.
Wheat
so
berries.
you have to cook these and have them chilled.
Okay.
In the bowl, I've already got the salad dressing whisked up, so it's balsamic and oil and some Dijon.
Do you always
and
do it like that?
Yeah, you know what?
The vinaigrette in
Save boils.
first?
Yeah, save a bowl.
Good.
Save a bowl.
Save a bowl.
What is that? Save a horse, ride a cowboy?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Save a bowl. There's no ending to that.
I don't know.
No, just save a bowl.
I'm trying to make your life easier.
Yes, you
All
are.
right, so we're going to dump in the cooked wheat berries, and then
Okay.
we've got some red onion.
Wheat berries take a
because
little while to cook, no?
They do, about 45 minutes,
Okay.
and there's instructions in the book too. Then we're going
All
to
right.
use some canned lentils. You can cook your own if you want, and God bless you.
Yes.
And then
It's a
some
little
fresh
easier.
mint. And I have a kitchen garden outside of my door. It sounds really glamorous, but basically it's a bunch of pots with herbs in it, so I just go
Yes.
out there and get them. So you're
Yeah.
going to toss that in, and then you're going to add strawberries. Because so if you have a half a cup of this, it's like 3 grams of fiber as a
Yeah.
side dish. But if you had it as a whole serving, like 1.5, you have about 12 grams of fiber. And your colon's going, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How much do we need to have a day?
Depends on male, female, so
Yeah.
anywhere between 25 and 38 grams. Most
Okay.
people get about 10 or 14. So I'm
Oh,
here to
wow.
help you. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, come on, reduce your chance of developing cancer.
Yeah.
Come on, and it's easy. It's not like I'm
Absolutely.
saying do stupid things.
No, you're saying eat really delicious meals, but just bump your fiber, hopefully at every meal if you possibly can,
I
right?
hope so, yes. And I've got every meal, breakfast right through to treats.
Very nice. We're so proud of you.